She'll train you. Ain't nothing but like 3 weeks.
I don't want that because I don't see myself driving trucks. Like, and right now I don't see myself in college. I'm not saying that.
What do you see yourself doing? Because now I don't see.
I'm going to figure it out. Just give me time. Like, I'm my own person.
Hey cousins, guess what? Time is up. Welcome back to Ro Reacts TV. This is Ro, and these are just my thoughts on things that are going on in the Country Wayne Skit universe.
You know that big 10-year plan I had to rip every page out of that book and restart my plan. So I'm restarting my life. I said, I don't care about disappointing my parents. This is my life. Ain't nobody me but me.
Now, cousins, I usually do not add any video on just my thoughts, but I had to add that for context, just so you guys could see all this big ish that she's talking. Now, her Uncle Purnell is trying to talk some sense into her. He's letting her know, I can't believe that you are going to give up your life and cancel all of the plans that you had over the last few years over a guy because he broke your heart, a guy with no plans of his own. And also, Larry and Sharra are disappointing me because how dare you let Brooke tell you what it is, okay? You gave her a week to get it together, and they woke up this morning, y'all, and Brooke was gone. Brooke then snuck up out of the house and said, where should I go? And went to the Waffle House. Now, Larry, instead of waking up and checking in on Brooke, he wakes up and start getting ready, talking about when Sharra got there looking for her because they on there where they're supposed to go and drop her off to Baton Rouge today. He's talking about, oh, she's still back there getting dressed. They both go back there and she's nowhere to be found. Okay? And why wasn't Brooke spending the night with Sharra last night? Brooke would have slept right next to me in my bed. Sharra is really taking me back because she talks really big and really tough and with all those facial expressions, but she is not acting like she has any sense lately. Also, I would have taken her phone. I bet you that would keep her close to you. That phone was her lifeline. Period. And she still has access to the phone. Like I said, that charging cord, I would have been took the charging cord. I would have let her have her laptop. Good luck with that, you know. But that phone and those car keys, they would have been mine. See, Brooke is sitting up acting like she's an adult, telling you what she is and what she isn't going to do. And she doesn't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. She doesn't have a home to live in. She talking about how she going to start her life off. And guess how she's starting it off? Homeless. Okay? You're telling me you're 18 every other day. Well, act like it. Because you're not going to be up in my house doing whatever you want to do, telling me, can I go to the room now and all this and that. This is my room. This is my bed, my television. Everything that you are living off was purchased by me. And since you want to act like an adult, I'm going to treat you like one. No, Ro is not going too far because I provided everything for you up to this point. And I was going to send you off to college with a car. You're going to live in the dorms. Of course, we were going to take care of everything for you. And you're going to put your life on hold for a raggedy boy who had no plans. Who, in my opinion, has been using you for most of the relationship. Every time you guys go somewhere, you coming out of the pocket. Now, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt when he was trying to do something with himself. The minute he said he didn't have any plans, and I know a lot of young kids don't have any plans, and they probably are tired. They've been going to school for 12 years straight, and now they have to go back. You know, they have to go to college and continue their education. Yes, because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to get a minimum wage job and plan your life from there? No. Cousins, why hasn't Sharra and Larry went over there to Isaiah's house to speak to him? They should have had a sit down. Everything needed to get out right there in the front. I would have asked them both, were they intimate? I would have had him to ask his mother to ask him. You can tell when your child is lying. You can tell when your child is lying to you. Talking about she doesn't care if she disappoints her parents. They've disappointed her for many years and she has to live her life. Well, live it. Live it. But do not come in here and ask me, what are we eating tonight? We're eating steak. We might have salmon. You will have all the things that college students eat. Top ramen, Chef Boyardee, I don't know, but you are not going to be living here and walking around us and living like you are equal to us. No, you're not. You're a child. Get your stuff together and get up out of my house because that's what we prepared for. And I'm not throwing her into the streets. I'm sending her to college where she has a dorm and she has a car waiting for her and classes that are prepared to receive her so that she can learn something and she can do something with herself and she doesn't have to depend on me or anyone else. Now, she said she needed time. She had a week. Okay, when things happen personally in your life, don't you still have to go to work? They give you a little bit of time to get it together, and then they expect you to return back to work and get everything done. You have to keep pushing on with your life, and that's a lesson that she's going to have to learn. I can't believe that she was able to sneak out the house. Okay, Sharra, you so big and bad. Why wasn't Brooke next to you in your bed when you went to sleep last night? Why wasn't her phone in your purse or under your pillow or something? That's her lifeline, okay? She's not leaving without that phone. She's not moving without that phone. And if she can get another one, if she still has some money saved, let her spend all of the rest of that money to get her a new phone. And now I know she doesn't have any money saved, so she really has to depend on me. Yes, we plan these games before you sit up and tell me what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. You guys see her take and throw those keys to the ground the other day when Larry asked for his keys back and she threw them on the ground? I would have snatched that Chick-fil-A food out of her hand so fast. Matching energies. I wouldn't have put my hands on her, but she wouldn't have went in the house and enjoyed that Chick-fil-A. No ma'am and no sir. Every other day, Sharra is talking about, Brooke, don't make me snatch you up. Don't make me put your hands. All of that is gone. Okay, she's 18 years old now and she's thinking about calling the popo on people. All right, all of that is gone. All you can do is take away from her. She thinks she's grown. She's not. She still depends on you for every little thing. So start taking things away from her. The only way you're going to get this back is if you go with the program that we already had laid out for you. Period. And Brooke, let me tell you this. While you're walking around acting so grown, he was going to cheat on you when he got to that community college. Yes, he was. His head was going to be turning left, right, and up and down. He was going to be calling you, asking you to send money on his Cash App so he could take other girls on dates, and you were going to be foolish enough to do it. Now, Parnell told her to get her CDLs. She told him that's not going to happen. What are you going to do? Go work at Whataburger with Faith and Hope? Traffic in the streets is real, if you know what I'm saying. She better bring herself home, and they need to have a conversation with her about that too, while she's trying to be grown and run away. Now, guys, if I'm triggered, it's because my daughter just turned 18 30 days before Brooke did, and guess what she tries to use that she is grown? She and her friends went to San Diego, which is about 3 hours and a little change away from our house. I told her I did not want her to drive that far. You know, I didn't want any of them to drive that far. It was 3 18-year-olds and a 17-year-old in the car. Guess what she told me? She was grown. So I'm dealing with this too, and this is probably why I'm so triggered. And she went to the concert too, and she called me asking me about parking decisions and what is the better, should she get this rate or that? You grown. I gave her my suggestions, you know, because I talk all this mess, but I love my child, and I know that they love their child too, and that's why they only want what's best for her. But I also feel like a lot of this is because they really showed their butts in front of her. She's seen a lot. They've had her to lie with them on the behalf of keeping the lie going. Brooke was put in the middle of too many arguments between Sharra and Bethany, Larry and Bethany. It was too much, and now her respect for them has went out the door. Well, cousins, this is Ro Reacts TV. I'm Ro, and these are just my thoughts of everything that's going on in the Country Wayne Skit universe. See you when I see you on the next video.